Superstar Sky Riley returns to the stage after a long absence. A year ago she went off the rails because of drugs and pressure, and got into a car accident that killed her boyfriend. Although now Sky is fine on the outside, on the inside she is consumed by guilt and emptiness, which she tries to fill by preparing for a big solo concert. It is in this state that she is found by a demon moving from body to body. Its previous host, drug dealer Lewis, kills himself in front of Sky's eyes, and from that moment the girl's life turns into a nightmare. Sequels rarely surpass the originals, especially in cases where the first movie was not just a fluke made by yesterday's debutantes on pocket money, but a professional studio project. Nevertheless, history knows such examples, and now we can add one more to the list, Smile 2, which not only did not lose the successful ideas of its predecessor, but also in many respects completed and developed them. The first Smile was born out of young director and screenwriter Parker Finn's short film Laura Hasn't Slept, in which Finn developed the idea of imagining depression as a demon that takes over the mind and subjugates the body of its victim. Smile, which was originally filmed for release on online streaming platform, was met unusually well at test screenings, so Paramount decided to try to release the film to theaters, where the Real hit was born. The movie, which cost only $17 million, earned $217 million and fit perfectly into the new fashionable trend of metaphorical horror films, which can and should be watched not only as straightforward horror, but also as an author's statement on some acute social theme. It would be strange if Paramount didn't demand from Parker Finn a continuation of a story, and it followed. In relatively short order, just 2 years after the original, Finn delivered a sequel that, on the one hand, doesn't try to reinvent the original formula, but on the other, refuses to simply repeat it head-on. Moving the action from hospital corridors and quiet neighborhoods to the noisy, colorful, dynamic world of show business, Finn states that star status not only does not guarantee neither protection nor understanding, but also complicates the situation. No one will hear your cry for help, writing it off as a star's shenanigans. With her closest friend no longer speaking to her, and her mother seeing her as just a chance for a rich life, Sky is vulnerable. She is always in the public eye, always among people, but essentially always alone. By referring to demonic possession as clinical depression, Finn shows how irrelevant everything rational becomes for a depressed person, and how useless it is to try to speak the language of facts, when something inexplicably terrible is happening to you. Actress Sosie Bacon, who played main role in the first installment, pulled a lucky ticket to the big leagues with Smile. Naomi Scott, who played the role of Sky, gave Smile 2 that lucky ticket. This talented actress, who already had a major roles in Aladdin, Charlie's Angels, and the series Anatomy of a Scandal, here gives an electrifying performance of some incredible strength and depth. Scott is not just playing, she truly lives her character and transmits to the viewer every emotion, achieving viewers' phenomenal connection and empathy to Sky. Finn doesn't fail either, coming up with some very effective suspense scenes and learning how to integrate screamers so subtly that they strike a nerve even when you know what's coming next. Just like a professional killer, Finn also always makes a control shot in the head. After the creepy moment built on the suddenness, he continues it with the brutal, graphic bloody scene, shown in great detail. And even though globally Smile 2 does not reinvent the franchise in any way, here we want to remember the first 2 parts of Final Destination. Yes, the original was the first, it launched a cool concept and created another mass cult masterpiece, but the sequel did all the same things better. Smile 2 even has its own analog to the log scene from Final Destination 2, its finale will surely go into the genre's golden fund.